Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday to you all. I hope everyone is doing wonderful and that you have a good week so far. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Bibi, and I'm a mom of two beautiful boys, and I'm a full-time mom. I work. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm also a wife. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And I would love for you to be part of this family. So let's just get right into it. So today, like you can see it, it's about story time. I just wanted to come here and tell you a little bit about my story and why I decided to incorporate self-care like I mentioned in my video last week. So to start, I'm living in a foreign country. I'm originally from Togo. I moved to the US in 2007 and I went to school at Towson University. So when I had my first child, I was a senior at Towson University. So it was hard for me to go to school, take classes, and still be pregnant. But by God's grace, I had help from my partner, which was really helpful. When I have my child and juggling between jobs and taking care of my child by myself, it was a struggle because you have to wake up and drop the kids to daycare and go to work, get off, pick him up, and then go back home, and then start your duty as a wife to make sure there is food there, the house is clean because before the next day and stuff like that. So I had a job, and also I needed to go back to work after 3 months. So I had to put my baby into daycare at 3 months. That was the most difficult thing I have done in my life. It was so hard. I cried for almost 2 to 3 weeks straight. I'll drop him and I'll be crying on my way to work. It was difficult. I wish I had my parent or my mom here to help me out with the child, or I was able to stay home for at least 6 months to a year. But I wasn't fortunate enough to be able to do that, so I needed to go back to work after 3 months. So having to juggle between waking up early, waking up the child early, just because you have to drop them at school or at the daycare in order for you to be able to be on time at work was difficult. So I wish my family lived here. I wish I had them with me. It is tough. So I just want to tell you out there, if you are going through that, it is okay. It is well. It is well. Because we know that God does not give us something without knowing that we can go through it. Every challenge that we have in our life is to help us to grow, to help us to be better, and to help us to learn from it. So since I had to send my child to daycare at 3 months, I decided that if I'm going to have another child, I'm not gonna let that happen. So we were able to hire a nanny that was in the house with us full-time for my second child, which was so helpful. I was able to get a peace of mind. I was able to get a me time. I was able to just relax and be able to enjoy motherhood a little bit better. Because before, I was struggling, and with all that struggle, I went through depression. So it was just hard. It was just hard to be able to go through that. And also, but thankfully, I had a friend. My best friend is a counselor, so she was able to talk to me about it and be able to let me know that it's okay to seek out help, to look for a counselor, to be able to go through those phases of my life, which helped a lot. So having the second child and having a nanny has helped a lot because I was able to spend time with hubby, spend time with the kids, be fully invested with my kids, spend time with them without being sad inside, because being exhausted and trying to find time to spend with the kids is hard. It's so hard. So that's my experience with my first one, and my second one with the nanny. We had a nanny for 1.5 years. I had her when my son was 3 months, and she stayed with us till he was 15 months. At 15 months, we decided to send him to a daycare because we wanted him to have that relationship with other boy his age, other kids his age, because it will help him in terms of growth and in terms of spending time with other kids his age. So because of that decision, we decided to let our nanny go. It still was hard, but at least my boys were grown now, so they were able to do so many things for themselves. I was able to not have to be fully in. The older one was helping sometimes when needed. So yeah, living in a foreign country is not easy. So if you are living here and you're able to bring your mom or your parent here, or any of your family member, your sisters here, be grateful for that, because I really did not know how much having family around is needed till I came to this country. Back home, even though I have my cousin around, my mom, everybody around, spending time with family was okay for me. It wasn't like something that I needed or something that I think was needed. But being here and not having them around, whenever I get a chance to have that opportunity to spend time with them, I cherish it a lot, because it's not easy. So if you are here and you have your family member next to you, please cherish them. Spend as much time with your family. Find things to do to spend time with your mom. I wish I had my mom here for me to have mommy and me time and be able just to go to the mall, shop with her and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I don't have that privilege. But I'm grateful to be healthy. I'm grateful for her to be healthy. I'm grateful for my parents to be healthy where they are. So one thing also that I try to do being in this country by myself is to be able that whenever I get a little chance, I go back home. At the beginning, I wasn't doing it. And I lost my brother a couple years ago, and I was not able to go back for the funeral. That is something that was deep, hurtful to me. It was hard for me to get over it. I'm still not over it. So when I lost my aunt last year, I dropped everything and I went back home. And spending that time with my family, being there for my aunt's funeral was so good to me. And I decided that whenever I get a chance, I need to go back home and spend time with my family, because we don't know tomorrow. We don't know what can happen in the next hour or two. So the little time that we have, we need to spend that time with them, because it's needed. It's needed. I don't want to be here and then say to myself, if I had known, because that's how I lost my brother, and there's nothing that can bring him back. It's just me finding the way to heal and be okay with that. So self-care is important. Please find time to spend time with family. Find time for your me time. If you don't have any parent here, you can get a nanny, or you have any friend that you are close to that you think can help out. Please let them help you, so that you can find that time to spend with your spouse or by yourself, or go and spa day and stuff to make yourself happy. This is a little bit of my story. This is what I've been through, but I'm grateful to God that all of the struggle that I've been through have helped me to grow and know what to do to move forward. I love you all, and I would love to hear from you all about your experience as a mother, as a wife, as an entrepreneur, and have you been through any challenges or any struggle, and what have you done to deal with it, or to fix it, or to find solution. I would love to hear from you. Have a wonderful and lovely weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.